Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
There was a lot that happened last time. A lot of chips were thrown, primarily from this direction over here to this direction.
He was making big modifications.
Big moves by Rashawn Cole. Really great.
Actually, more for Kiko.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's probably true.
But what had happened was Stavrin went to get in the game. He found out there was such a thing as a tournament.
Yeah. What's the opposite of relegation? Elevation?
Mm-hmm.
Promotion.
I knew. I shouldn't. I don't even know what I was thinking. I don't even know why I tried.
You can't joke about that shit.
To get promoted into the Solaris Games,
right?
With this tournament, the winner gets a sponsorship,
a slot,
an actual sponsorship from a company.
Oh, that's right. It's end to end.
Yeah, monetary sponsorship.
Games.
Slot and sponsorship.
So, but I mean, so far, Eric, it seems like everything's great.
Everything was great.
I mean, luckily, there's no complexities surrounding this.
No, there would never be a complexity of Dirk Jester inviting you to Lobster Fest 3051
company,
right? And at the Real Seafood Company, trying to seduce young Roshan with at least 12 to 15 lobsters in and of themselves.
A phalanx of lobsters.
Yeah. But Roshan did not take up the offer, even as Stavrin learned that there were only 2 spots left in this tournament, and then ran off for no reason.
No, I left the oven on.
Yeah,
I heard my mom.
But
the streetlights came on.
But while that was happening, Dirk explained to Roshan that Stavrin was going to find that there were actually no spots left. And Dirk bought the last 2. And then proceeded to tell Roshan that he could have one of those spots. But Roshan remained loyal to his... would like to think
not remain
but mostly to his contract.
Yes.
He's just a good boy.
And it's funny because I don't think there's we'll see how that goes.
He's just a good boy.
But remained loyal to the Black Remnant and the contracts. And then Stavrin went to the den and found our good friend Rufus Chill.
Well, this iteration, obviously.
First it was Chamber Boggs.
It was Chamber Boggs.
Yeah. I was like,
trying to figure out some sort of solution.
He was not able to.
Well, he said, go talk to Chill.
Well, but I didn't want to do that. It's not a real solution.
And then you did go and talk to Chill, who was kind of chatting it up with the leader of the...
some of these other teams.
Yeah, with the Sky Tigers and Black Star.
Right.
And introduced you
because he knows everybody.
He knows everybody. Right? He's been around.
Yeah.
But then had a side conversation where it first started out a little bit edgy.
Well, we have a sophisticated relationship.
Trying to kill everyone.
You wouldn't understand it.
Yeah.
It's we have history.
Yeah. But then it was negotiated that there would be a fight between Rufus Chill's team and Roshan and the boys. And
that's the name of the team.
Yeah,
boys.
Rashawn and the boys. With a Z.
I feel like that's it. I think we found it, guys. I think we found it.
We are nailing a very specific slice of Gen X.
Yeah.
West Coast bullshit.
Yeah.
No, Heavy D was not West Coast.
We're gonna start playing the.
Well, no, not those boys. Not those particular boys.
Okay, I get it now.
Well, and the Fat Boys, that was just an S.
Yeah, that was.
Was it an S?
Yeah.
Okay.
There were a lot of boys back then.
Yeah, there was a lot of boys. There was bunches too. Funky Bunch, Brady Bunch.
Some of the boys were a little harder than the others.
Yeah.
Let's be serious. Yeah. All boys were not made equal. Let's establish that front. But yes.
But an arrangement was settled.
Well, yeah, I'm sure and Jessica's very pleased.
Jessica's happy to finally. She was.
Well,
she's not pleased. She was not pleased that she heard that Rufus would be the fight instead of Tiamat.
Well, I mean, and the truth is that it's probably worth after this successful conflict here at the Garden, it's probably worth going into, some of the details and saying, listen, it's not actually possible for me to ever be wrong. I haven't made a wrong decision, nor has anyone I've ever worked with been worse off afterward.
Voodoo, that's a deep cut, and I did have that single.
Yeah, which one? Which one? Oh, dude, that's absolutely heavy. Chubby Checker and the Fat Boys. Yeah. Let's do the twist.
Wow.
Another incredible ancient collab.
Onyx. Let the boys be boys.
Slam. So, stop it. Just fucking drop it. Now,
Boys be boys.
no, but essentially, yes. It's probably worth going in to say, oh, yeah, by the way, the person that you're working with, and it wasn't like this until like 10 hours ago. But yeah, hey, we're working together. We want to do a lot of business together. Oh, also, the absolute god of this planet's primary sport is going to hate you for knowing me. So I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Correct. But that being said, the deal between you and Rufus Chill was that if Rufus wins, or if you beat Rufus, if Roshan beats Rufus,
Correct.
he gets the slot in the games.
Right.
If Rufus wins, he gets a slot on the team.
Yeah, exactly. Which is what he wanted.
Or vice versa, right?
Well, I mean, but it's funny. It's very like band dynamics, right? He wants to play bass
Yeah.
in this band very badly.
Yeah.
And this is what he's willing to like make another okay band and play bass there.
He's willing to headline, or, not headline.
Exactly. He's willing to be a supporter. Yeah.
To make his way up to headline.
Exactly. And not even like the one right before the main
It's
show.
like the first one.
Like doors opening.
Yeah, kind of some people hang inside of the wrestling
People
crowd
aren't
is
even
outside.
coming in to drink yet.
Yeah,
That's how bad.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But there's like at least 3 people right up at the gate.
Absolutely.
Already drunk.
Exactly. Of course. And then, we're hoping for a good showing from Tabs tonight. We're hoping for
One would hope.
We're hoping for an elite representation of that incredible interplanetary brand.
Probably wouldn't have been better if there was another team.
Maybe. But, way to steal my joy, I guess.
I didn't do it. He had the
not
chips.
you. No, listen. My issue, I wrestle not with flesh and blood, okay? But the principalities and powers. I don't know if you read the Bible. It's kind of
That's a thing.
yeah, it's out there. Now,
So the time has come. You are at the stadium or arena. You are at the Gardens.
In my mind, she had done a lot of work. Obviously, she had put together, there was a lot of landscaping, with the unique environment here in the Garden.
Yep.
But I like to think that because we were never able to put the deal together, and there was a somewhat significant delay from that initial period to now, I like to think
Because Stavron ghosted her?
it would not be the first time. For Stavron or Jerry, let me just say that it does occasionally occur. It's a high demand product. You know what I mean? There's only so many spots. They hard to earn. Now, that's from House of Pain. But here's the angle, is that I think that it has actually become like a primordial. Outside of this, I think it looks like the ruins of an ancient society. So I'm saying, like, obviously we can look at it, we can see the crags and everything, but I'm saying this is like dinosaur tier. It's like ancient giants. Like the environment is creating, there's a rich narrative, I'm saying, even before incredibly...
Patches of jungle?
Oh, yes, exactly. I'm saying even before
There a canopy?
tons and tons of wicked metal rumble onto the board, I think that there is a situation that is, it is already pregnant with danger and delight.
Hippopotamuses?
Oh, yeah, hippos, wicked serpents, coiled upon thick trees, waiting for prey. right, so these are my. These are the doofuses that. These are the doofuses that Rufus's doofuses.
This is Chill's vengeance.
Yeah, it's basically. All right, so it's just a matter really of what I give to Chill. I think he's probably going to get the nicely painted one
Everybody's firing with ones.
for the live game. Yeah, over here. So he has pulled some people out of mothballs.
Are you kidding? Like the whole planet is full of people starting at ones.
Yeah, exactly. It's just
Yeah,
it's
this isn't the
This isn't
theater
Choggers.
leagues. Yeah.
yeah. But what's so funny is just like you meet the people that Ball doesn't want to fight out here.
Yeah, exactly.
Got some wicked stuff over here.
What a wicked thing you do.
Chris Isaac,
Fuck yeah.
make me dream of you. Aha. Boom, bang, dang, dum, bang, dang, bang, dang.
He sort of fell off a cliff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had that one. Yeah, right. Yeah.
That one.
Man, was it a hit?
He doesn't want to fall in love
Yeah.
with her.
Yeah. Her was music.
I love
Her was
that.
music.
He just doesn't want to. It's like, oh, okay, well that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean specifically with me?
Yeah.
And then you made a whole song about
Yeah, it's
it.
like, damn, all right.
like-
What did,
Well, what's like it's like the photo negative of a love song.
yeah.
All right, so we have got our stuff over here. What are the rules for setup?
You have 2 inches from the top.
Okay, but I mean, this is sort of what I'm saying. Like,
We will go back and forth one by one setting up,
well, here then let me
and you
put.
can roll off to see who sets up.
I'm going to get them off of the table then, so that it's very, very clear. So 6.
Yep, that's a 6. That's a solid 6 that Kiko rolled. Kiko, do you want to set up first?
No.
Okay.
That's a 2.
That's what I thought.
Why would you?
Some
It-
people are arrogant.
Well, so 2 inches, you said?
Oh.
So
Anything.
2
inches.
2 inches. And does that include the mech?
Yes. So 3 inches.
Okay. But I'm saying like the
The deployment zone is 2 inches.
the heavy pneumatics.
You've got 3 inches total from
3-inch deployment zone.
basically your tree line.
Yeah. Very tasteful. But I'm saying when these pneumatics start pulling open these doors, like it's tearing, like vines have tried to reclaim this stuff. Okay. We gotta get in and get big visibility.
Got to get.
Exactly. Okay, we're gonna start with the hunchback. Back over here by the tree. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, obviously.
Yeah.
It's the board from edge to edge.
Ooh, someone is thinking.
47. Is that outside of long range?
That is just, I believe, inside
Oh, for extreme long.
48.
48.
So this is things are gonna
No,
happen.
42. 42 is extreme.
42. Okay, so you got to get a little bit in here. You got to be 5 inches in or so
Yeah.
at the end of this to start delivering. But if these are the numbers we're talking about, even at ones, like the right shot could.
Ball and Direwolf is down.
Fuck.
3, you say. Well, let's take a look at this Highlander. What's the situation?
Parents are
What's the
going on a
frequency, Kenneth?
vacation.
Here's your Benzedrine. Uh-huh.
That was the lyric?
I think so.
And you know where that comes from, right?
Hmm.
Dude beat the shit out of Dan Rather.
What?
Yeah, on the street.
That's what he said. That's
And
just
he-
that's
and
something he
just, and
said.
he kept repeating it. What's the frequency, Kenneth? As he beat the shit out of Dan Rather.
Daniel Rather.
This
Would you rather?
Are you fucking with me right now?
No, no. That's the lyric.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it's from.
Wow. I did
know.
not know that. You learn something new every day.
So this
Like
is-
bar, beer and alcohol room. Didn't know fucking that.
Really? I think that sounds like a
Made up.
specious etymology.
Yeah.
Perhaps even a bacronym.
I actually love that album.
Yeah, it's
It's Fly. That's why you like it. It's because it's sick. All right. We're bringing in the Highlander over here. All of Rufus Chill's all of his boys from back in the day. They've been doing other stuff. For him, dude, it's going to be really dark because for him, he's basically like gotten the band back together.
Yeah.
And then now he's like, okay, I did make kind of a side deal about this one, guys.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird at the end.
Dude, it's going to be so weird. It's going to be evil.
Jason McGowan in the Griffin.
Because he's been to their houses. Like he's had dinner with their families.
Like Jace? Yeah, he's been everywhere.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah,
He
like
devours.
like he's probably godfather of one of the kids
Mm.
somewhere.
Oh,
you know?
it's going to be the worst night.
yeah.
All right, well, let's
Jace though.
No. So this Spartan is reasonably tough, but it actually has to, in order to be a true participant in this, it's going to want to be closer than that.
I don't know. Monster just hit like a really interesting sound for me.
It was pretty shocking, especially because they'd come back after, like at the height of grunge.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, they're doing acoustic shit.
Yeah.
What a
But
bunch of
it was
ballers.
a very unique sound.
Now,
for
did you ever
REM.
play? Oh my god! It was the Monster. It was a game for the PlayStation.
Monster Rancher.
1. Monster Rancher.
So good. That was that's one of my favorite games ever.
Certain albums had custom
No,
creatures. They
all
were-
albums. That was the point of the
Well,
game.
no. I'm saying they were randomly
Yeah.
generated based on that. But some albums had
Like,
exclusive
rare.
specific monsters. And
Oh,
Monster,
I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah.
And Monster actually had a special monster.
Ah, that's rad. I didn't know that one.
Dude, so I left that underneath my driver's seat for 7 years. And then by the time I brought it in, it was like hundreds of dollars in late fees. And I was like, I guess I'll bring it back later.
Monster Rancher, not REM.
Yeah, I'm saying,
Monster Rancher.
I'm like the CD.
Yeah,
like, that was
Because it's like I had
that was,
rented it.
that must have been a West Coast thing. Renting
Hastings,
albums.
your entertainment superstore,
Yeah.
went out of business. Try to get it, bitches. Come to my house. Try to get $300, $400, even $500 worth of late fees.
God, Monster
You in what fucking army?
Monster Ranch was so good.
The company would have remained solvent.
Yeah, I was just
If
gonna
it
say
were for you.
They're looking at their bills and I'm like, boss, we're $347 short. That's the difference between us and Oblivion.
Wait, I see a line item. It's Monster Rancher.
We gotta track
Holy
this
shit,
we gotta track this
motherfucker down.
Jerry Parkinson kid down.
Bring out dog.
All right, so here we are. And then, of course, I'll put out the leader of this rough and ready crew at the end.
We got Franz Timber in the
Franz?
Highlander.
Yeah, you see, only him and Lagrange are on your team. They use a 2 instead of a 1.
Lagrange?
Nobody spent their money on them.
Not yet. Go get some. Then let's spend it.
Gonna get.
Historically. Okay.
Yeah, I guess we can't do Monster Rancher anymore. 'Cause we don't. insert CD. There's a way to do it.
There's still a way to do
There's
it.
still a way to do it.
They did it for the DS. I think you just did different cartridges.
See,
Franklin Lagrange.
it was such a
In the
cool,
Supernova?
Yeah.
It was a mind-blowing experience.
No, but the way that you would do it now would be QR codes.
Yeah, totally.
Any QR code would be a
Yeah.
monster.
Uh-huh.
Right, and in the Marauder 2C, rushing up here at the end on this flonk with some pretty significant reach out and touch someone potential at range. Yeah, why not? Let's leverage that tree line. Get a good thing going there in the middle.
Roshan and the Blood Asp.
Okay. Well, Mr. Benson, the table is set.
It's time to roll for initiative.
Can do. Watch this. It's never been any better.
You sure? I mean, that's a 10.
I mean, better than Kiko.
Yeah.
Hitting him with the amethyst dice.
I know. It's good. Good choice. Oh, shit. Roll again. 10 to 10.
God, I was about to skin my teeth.
All right. Hey.
You have skin on your teeth?
Not anymore.
What the fuck? Oh, God. I thought it was the same.
By one.
1.
Even
5
on the
to
reroll.
4.
Okay, so now moving one.
Yep.
Moving
1 to 1, 1, 1.
It's 5 to 5.
Yep.
Okay.
There's no calculation just yet. Until Kiko, maybe land some hits. Well, the Highlander.
The Highlander's going to be
strategic
moving up.
move
Yes.
to go behind the big
Right.
sphere. Yeah, that's classic Highlander
This is
behavior.
Zeb. He always-
Griffin.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wow. All right, we're going to juice the hunchback right up here.
Yeah. All right. This is team fight tactic. Roshan.
Roshan.
Roshan? Roshan?
Rhodesia.
Road to Rogadishu?
That's pretty.
Supernova is going to sprint 9.
Man. They've got a sprint on the field.
All right. Right. So
That creates
It's a
wall.
forest.
It's a forest wall.
I mean, in
Yep.
game terms, this represents.
You've got a forest there.
So
You got a forest in me.
so essentially, you're saying that this creates a linear area.
Linear line behind.
So as long as I'm behind it
Mhm.
or at it.
Yep.
Okay. Well, the Marauder is going to deliver real results right here.
Are you in it or behind it?
Within it. Just because of how forests work in a novel way.
Yeah, if you're behind it 6 inches from the front, you're unseeable. Untargetable.
Whereas being completely on the other side of it,
Yeah, you're
no
SOL
LOS.
too.
Your LOS is SOL? Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to sprint here with Franz Timber in the Highlander.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Okay, so how many
It's quick. What?
a building like that in terms of like
It has damage if you want to destroy it.
Yeah.
That is, it will have 4 CF.
Okay. I was in 4CF when I was a kid.
Yeah. Did you raise a couple horses or whatever?
We had bake sales and stuff.
I know that was a joke, but I don't get it at all.
4-H, right? 4-H, you raise horses and whatnot.
Nope.
I was in, dude. I was. in
I'm
all
from
the-
fucking Southern California.
I was in all.
We didn't
that
have any
shit.
fucking ranches that we would go to.
Did you scout?
I think you did. You just didn't know they were there.
Did you do scouts? Wild horses, not him.
Not where I grew up.
Kiko grew up in a subterranean cave.
Jerry knows where I grew up.
I found him down in a drain. I just saw him looking up like it.
Sir, can you help me?
Yeah. Classic drain horse situation. Yeah.
Sir.
B-Town Bang and Blame was incredible.
Where?
Star 69.
Mm-hmm.
I know you called. Star 69.
Wow, do you remember that
Imagine
shit?
trying to fucking explain this to Aronia. Well, listen, understand this.
Gazelle and I
but
saw
there
a
was-
commercial 2 weeks ago. Party lines are coming back.
Fuck off.
And they should.
That was
Like
it's like-
100%.
It's like Discord, right?
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I was like watching, what the hell is this, 1994?
Dude, I saw
What's happening?
Well, but do you remember the original party lines, like back in the 70s?
yeah.
Oh,
where
yeah.
it was like you picked up and the whole fucking neighborhood could hear your conversation.
What about Freddy Freaker? He's the party freak.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you didn't watch a lot of TV late at night. Dude, so here, just hold on, just talk amongst
Can you
yourselves.
please mark what's happening
Jesus,
over here?
move your
You got ground
neck.
moves or sprints? I don't know what's happening over here.
It's all ground moves. Watch this. I know you like these ground moves. Now, I saw on the TikTok. I was scrolling
Well,
through.
so this is already fucking over.
Well, no, and it was like, and I was watching it, and this person was essentially like testing someone else's knowledge about the very, very famous President's United States song
Oh, yeah.
of America,
Peaches?
Peaches.
Yeah.
Millions of peaches, peaches for free. The peaches come from a can. They were put there by a man.
Weren't they in it from, don't they come from Everett?
Maybe.
They're,
They're
they're local,
local,
right? Yeah.
Yeah, and the main guy broke off, did Caspar Baby Pants, like a kids band. It was crazy. But this is
President's United States is a kid band.
it's pretty silly. I mean, they didn't even have all the strings on their guitars, which I think is the funny part.
Yeah.
So, but this is the horror I'm about to unleash on you is unprecedented. So imagine a situation where it's like immediately I'm like they were put there by a man, and I'm like in a factory downtown. And they're showing all these people in the video that don't get it, like they don't know what the lyric is. And I'm like, these fucking idiots. They're so stupid. I look down at the bottom to see what account has published it. The American Association of Retired Persons.
What? Oh, man, come on.
It was a fucking advertisement.
For the AARP?
I was so proud, and then look what happened. I felt so good about myself. I'm like, these fucking idiots. But what they were trying to show were these are the younger people in the office. They don't get it. They're not like you, wizened elder. Jesus Christ.
I'm going to go just get a cane or something, or I think I turned the...
You need
over
a
here
cane
and
if you're
turn-
going to be walking around
turn
and
to
moving.
dust
What
while
you
I
need
go-
is a coffin.
Yeah.
Rashawn's going to sprint.
Makes sense. They were put there by a man. God damn it, see, they're taking
Right?
this from me.
Or have they?
Yes. They literally have.
The sprint or move?
Regular old move.
Oh, classy.
Regular old
Classing up the joint.
Move Classic. It's coming back, folks. Remember Move Classic, 1983? For all these modern moves. No new steps.
Fucking ARP. Bring it back. I puke.
Sick.
Start your shooting.
It's demented.
Uh,
All right,
the
here.
Black or the...
So sprint, I'm trying to figure out where if we're gonna put dice on mechs.
Yo, we want dice on mechs this game.
Okay. I mean it's extreme, but it is a 1. So we'll try that. We're gonna start with a deadly burst on ball.
Okay.
A ball burst. Or a ball burster.
Bum, 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 bum.
Exactly. So we start with 1.
One. It's in the open. What is balls TMM?
TMM is 1 on the.
Dire
So that starts with,
dire
now you're up to 2.
Yep.
There's no cover, and I'm pretty sure you're at, are you at extreme range? 42?
40 inches.
40 inches. Okay, so that's +4.
Okay, so 6.
Yep.
Well, I mean, don't worry. I have every faith that I will be able to make this useless. We got. Oh, I just grabbed all the dice because I wanted to. It doesn't work like that. I just got excited,
I was like,
guys.
that's a lot of shots for long range.
Yeah,
on that.
you're like,
I mean,
it's kind of a far. It's kind of a far shot.
Yeah.
No, it's right. It's actually only 4.
You don't want to overheat.
Not out here, no. When it matters, up close, I will. So we are looking for 6s. Four.
4 on the direwolf.
4 on the dire wolf.
Next.
The hits just keep coming. We're going to switch over to our Spartan here. It's only 1 pair of dice at this range, but we are talking about 1 base, 32 inches range.
6.
6.
Is it just 6 all over again?
Well, he's got woods in front of him now.
Or he's in woods.
He's in woods.
I'm in woods, yeah. Oh, okay. So 1 is my gunnery, right? And then the TMM of the opposing mech, the dire wolf in this case, is 1, so up to 2. And then 4 for the total range is 6.
Okay.
All right. But it is nothing to write home about because it's only 1 pair of dice. But it does hit.
Next.
Now, I think we can get a decent set of dice off of the Marauder. Again, starting at 1. TMM for the dire wolf is 1. We're firing from 31 inches, so it is another +4 for range. 6. 4 pairs of dice total.
What did you just say?
What?
You said 4 pairs.
6. Yeah. So 6.
6 pairs
is
of
the number.
6 pairs of dice. No, 6 is my target number.
Okay.
4 pairs.
Okay.
Like, but 6, 4? Royce the 5'9"?
Whoa, bring it back. No. 3 hits.
Okay. I mean, he is basically the perfect target.
Next.
I mean, I think that's the best I can do for you. Well, there's a shot here.
Does the hunchback have
The
one
hunchback
range?
doesn't have it.
not
He
have
wants
range.
to. Does that do anything for
No.
you?
Nope.
Okay, we're good. I figured that was it.
All right, Ball is going to start with a 1. And going to target the hunchback. What is the TMM on the hunchback?
The TMM on the hunchback is 2 because he's a little guy.
Okay.
I think we got some cover here too.
Yes, there is cover.
Okay.
So it is 3. No, it is 1
4.
for Ball.
2 for TMM.
2 for TMM is 3. Cover is 4. So we're looking at 8s.
Yes, +4 for range, so 8s.
Okay, we've got 5 pairs of dice. Looking for 8s.
He's got 5 at long range. He is a dire wolf, I guess.
1 hit on the hunchback.
Whoa!
I was looking hopeful there with the greens, but
What is nasty stuff? You have a pen over there in your box?
like here.
Well, now Kiko doesn't have a pen.
Well, we can. I don't know where it all went.
Wow, that was lucky. He really could have drilled a hole in this.
You're gonna need
hunchback.
him right now because he's fired.
I guess that's true.
I've got no other targets.
Oh, initiative.
All right. All right, so these other dice did not give me anything good. 9 is pretty good. That's also
Another
9.
9.
Try it again.
Another
9.
9. That's an 11.
Jeez. It really is like a statistical aberration, though. Like we have to
Well, some might say.
consider there is some skullduggery
All right. Rufus
Back on
Kill
it. Is going to be directing more firepower. He dumped a lot of it into the dire wolf. Unless he can actually turn that into a kill, right? Unless he can transform that into a kill, it's actually sort of wasted. But let's see what we can do here. First unit to move on this side. Spartan has a lot of play. Highlander is decent. I think we get the Highlander into the mix with the 6-inch jump or the 6-inch move. Oh, that's pretty bad, I would say. I don't know if that's a great idea. But we definitely run the risk of this Timberwolf not being in prime position the more the match swings over this way. So I think we should probably get him into position and let him guide the opponent's moves because he's such a big piece.
Jesus. All right. Just so you know, that is not cover.
It's not?
Well,
Why
don't-
would it be?
I don't want to go there then.
hold on. Put the mic there. Let's see how much.
No way.
No, that's not even fucking close. That gets his feet.
Yeah, but that's like it's an Achilles
Yeah.
tendon
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
Very dangerous. I just want to lose again. I want to try to win if I can. Does that mean I got to run my ass off over there?
I'm just gonna say these are even odds.
Maybe. No. Incorrect.
Is that a sprint?
You get a sprint token. Because it's sprint, it's 1.5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this will be good. Going down all that.
Roshan is going to.
Rashawn early commit.
Wow, that's not right. Whoa.
Well, he wants to be in the, he essentially wants to be in the mix, right?
That I did not see happening. Oh, jeez, if he wanted to be in the mix, he's fucking in it. Oh,
Yeah, now it's real. So I think that if he's going to put himself there, yeah, no sprint. I think we maybe one way to do this would be to start trying to put dice on him, or at any rate get rid of his cover. Oh, is this another 4? This,
yeah,
these silos here.
Yep.
Okay. Then we're going to use the Highlander with our 6-inch move, and we're going to come around the corner. I ain't gonna warn you when. That's also House of Pain.
Mm-hmm.
Retain some cover.
And they can get switched to Everlast. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He certainly did a turn on the acoustic
Oh,
stage.
yeah. I know what it's like.
Right?
Have to lose.
Supernova and Lagrange is in position.
Okay. Now, let's think about this. The Hunchito, pretty good in the middle, but it's such a strange, like, the Hunchback 2C.
You've got one shot.
Don't
One
miss your
opportunity.
chance to blow.
You blow your entire heat.
Yeah, right?
You have one shot.
He's essentially, he's like in games where there's that weird little goblin that's
Yeah,
all
yeah,
strapped up
the
with
treasure
bombs.
goblin.
And he comes out and goes, hee hee hee. Like, that's he's a hee hee hee, basically, right?
Just
He's there to do a
missiles.
kill shot.
Yeah.
He is supposed to burn extremely bright.
Yeah.
Then die.
Whoa.
Which would have been, I mean,
Damn.
yeah, but I mean, that's the play there. I mean, a great shot there could have been a huge problem. If he's not able to earn his points back at all, it's a significant issue, right?
Well, fuck that tree. It's gone.
It's gone. Huff and I'll puff. So I'm gonna let that sleep for a second.
Oh, okay.
As it stands here, we're still in this tree line ridge. I think maybe if I go standstill, I don't get the benefit of my TMM.
Correct.
But the Marauder's TMM is 1.
Correct.
So we are just going to stand still.
Oof. That creates some options for Roshan.
It does. It gives him, well, it makes Lagrange and McGowan fire roughly at par with the rest of the team. Or the rest of them take their gunnery down to 0. Something to consider.
H&H jump.
Oof.
Oh, Jace is making his play.
You love to see it.
Now the Spartan, I think is he just a force multiplier for this big strike here? He can't really do it fully unless he gets closer. So I think that he will. And at 10 inches, he can get pretty close. Okay. Ground movement for the Spartan.
I want cover. Hopefully, there's no shot between any of these guys.
You will have cover from him.
Yeah,
There's nothing here.
You will have nothing from these two.
great.
He would have to wear a hat in order for me to see him.
Come on, Connie.
It would be cute.
Yes. Plunge back.
Yeah, exactly, right? So do you just set him ablaze early, or do you use, or does he come in and you try to get, you're not really going to get 2 big strikes off of him. He's there to turn everything up and make it hot, right? Like a kettle get. You're delicate. You better get who sent you. You still pedal shit. I got more rides than great adventure.
You got the hunchback, that's it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I'm playing.
Like, maybe I could get him to the other side of the board
I'm
somehow.
playing Battletech.
Let me lean over my board.
But for him, this would probably be cover, right?
From who?
I'll mark my finger.
Put him there. Yeah, that's cover. He's 1/4.
Okay.
1/3 cover.
Jump.
Roshan can see this and this, just so you know.
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted to call it out.
No,
so we-
everybody's going to see Rashawn very shortly.
Franklin is going to put as much on the Timberwolf as possible.
So he's going to head down.
No, not Franklin. Franz.
So he
Start shooting.
Yeah, he can see me. I can also see him then, right?
Yeah, you can both see each other. Yep. You're going to have cover. But
For sure.
Sorry, Roshan will have cover.
Okay. I'm saying this is 4 points here.
Yep.
So if I want to strike that, I start at 1
Mm-hmm.
and then add the range.
Sure.
So I need 3s.
It's -4 because it's a standing building.
Oh, okay. So what am I rolling then?
Nothing if
Shoot it. I just don't want
really.
snake eyes, I guess.
No, you're gonna get snake eyes too. You don't have to roll.
Oh,
If
then,
you have 4 shots.
then I'm not
you
going to
don't have to
roll.
Yeah.
I'm going to destroy this here.
Okay.
And then we're going to immolate the rest of these pieces. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to start at 1 for gunnery. TMM on the Blood Asp is 1, I think.
Yep.
Right, so 2. And then we are here at medium range. He is in the open. So there's a total of 4. And then the Highlander at short range is rolling 4 pairs of dice.
Can you do a check to see if there's any intervening cover? Because he is shooting through his hunchback.
It's not the hunch. There is any running cover. It's not the hunchback.
It's a machine.
It's actually the machine and the elevation. So make it
So
5.
5s?
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fair. Curses. So here's 3.
3. Next.
The Marauder. Rufus Chill himself.
He has the same issue with cover.
The porter. So he has some cover?
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to start at 1. TMM for the Blood Asp is 1, so that's up to 2. Plus 1 for the intervening cover is 3. Medium range adds 2, so now we're at 5 is the target number. And the Marauder at this range rolls 7 pairs. All right. Yeah. Looking for 5s. Crit.
6.
Crit. 6. Okay. And then roll a crit for you. Which I will do forthwith. It would not be fair to use Eric's dice. 6.
That is a weapon hit.
Okay. The last of it is going to be the Hunchback going completely nuts. But I jumped, which affects my target number.
It's going to be a 1.
Okay.
You plus 2 for jumping.
Plus 2 for jumping. What a nightmare.
So you're at 3 right away. Plus 1 for the TMM.
4.
4.
And we're at short range, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, are you?
Yep.
Yeah.
So these are 4s. And he is going to flip every switch inside this Hunchback and roll 8 pairs of dice
Jesus Christ. Okay.
at 4.
So it will go into shutdown after this.
The heat shimmer. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Would you believe that I actually need another pair of dice?
Fine. Here. Oh, you used mine.
I've already stolen your
you
dice.
You used mine.
We use the amethyst. All right, here we go. On force.
Yep.
Is that for Roshan?
So 7. Roshan Hunters. There you go. Okay. And so I sprinted, so there's no shot here.
You got nothing.
He has got full access.
We'll start with the Highlander. So 2, starting at skill of 2 on Timber and the Highlander. You have TMM is 2 on the.
The Timberwolf is a surprising 2, yes.
No, it's not surprising. I know exactly what it has.
Oh yeah, you would know it very well.
It's the best mech in the game.
It's the poster child.
So we're at 4 currently. I'm going to say no cover.
There's no cover.
No.
And it's medium range, so we're at 6s.
6s.
So you're going
Okay.
to turn it up?
There is no turning up. He can't. Overheat.
Just regular. You're gonna do the regular amount.
That's 6 dice at 6s. 6 pairs at 6s.
Let's see it. My pen is. I'm gonna uncap the pen. One miss.
So that's 5 hits.
5 hits. Any crits?
Nope.
Okay.
Jace doesn't have a shot.
But there's a lot of activity going on over here. There's 3 big uns up this way.
Kiko, food for thought. We don't do a lot of shutdowns. That mech will be shut down next turn.
Right, but
So it would be out of.
I still need to take it off the board because I don't have any other shots.
Oh, yeah, I agree. I'm just saying, if you want to unload on that.
Well,
That's going to be a lot of unloading on
I think that's going to happen too.
Yeah.
He's just doing some math. Right?
Oh, I get it. Yeah. I just want to make sure we don't see a lot of
It
shutdowns.
almost never happens. And I think that is probably an indication that we are not doing it 100% correctly. When we never see the edge case,
Well,
even with as much as we played.
Okay, ball's going towards.
I mean, it's
here.
scary when you're shut down. That not
Yeah.
only you're mobile, it's -4 to hit you.
So ball's starting
So
with
it's
a
Automatic
1
hits.
TMM.
1.
So we're at 2 currently. Cover is 3.
Yep.
And it's long range for 4. So we're at 7.
Sevens.
5 dice, 5 pairs at 7s.
Four hits. Or 3 hits.
3
sorry.
hits.
On the Highlander, 3 hits have been recorded into the big book. Yeah, this is an especially bad range for the Blood Asp.
Supernova.
Yeah, Supernova also bad. How many dice is it at this range?
6, but I'm going to overheat 2. So I'm going to say no cover.
No cover.
Yeah, he's pretty naked there.
So Lagrange is 2.
Yep.
Franklin Lagrange and the Supernova
The Champagne Supernova.
is going to take shots starting at 2. No cover, but the TMM of 1, so we're at 3. Medium range is another 2, so we're at 5s.
5s.
He's going to overheat 2 to roll 8 pairs.
Yeah, I figured 8 was going to be the incoming value. All right, let's see it.
And we're looking for 5s.
I keep seeing 6s. I'm waiting for a crit. But that looks like everything. Oh,
8 hits.
Yeah,
8
that's-
hits.
That's the full meal deal. You know what though? You didn't roll a crit, but you
But boy, are you gonna get
but
one?
you still get one. You get one for free.
You want to use my dice?
Good God. What?
Ooh, 7. That is an MP hit.
MP.
MP.
Okay.
Yep. Half your movement. Remember that.
Yeah.
Each time.
3, I know, 3 inches now. But it's a jump.
Roshan to the Highlander.
Yep.
Yes.
And so there's probably
Or it's not a Highlander. What is it?
It is a
it's
Highlander.
Highlander. Yeah, you got it. But this is going to be.
You're gonna have the same exact type of.
It's going to be cover, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So Roshan starts at a 1. It is
1 TMM.
a TMM of 1, so
Yep.
that's 2.
1.
Cover is 3. Medium range is 2 for 5, minus 2 for Roshan's expertise.
In medium range. I mean, it is true.
3s.
Yeah, it is true. He didn't buy it.
You can blame Dirk Jester for teaching it to him.
And that is going to be 7 dice. at 3s.
Okay, so you think, what do we think, folks? Do we think he's...
Oh, there's no overheat with that blood asp, huh?
There's only one mech on this side that overheats. They all hit.
He's toast. Listen, if this hits, we're in a good spot. Okay, so it lances of light. Just completely like tear this thing apart like from the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Like light shines through the mech. You can see parts of the mech that you should not be able to see.
So, ironically, if Roshan had targeted the Hunchback, it would have been a +2.
Yeah, too close.
Too close.
Right? Okay, so, but this is an incredible opportunity, I think, at this point, because this is, you know, we saw what happened last time, like the snake was rotting from the head, you know, this is the first time since his apotheosis that he's had a chance to get in the cockpit. So when this decapitation strike occurs, you got to give us the inside the Roshan. You know, give us that. Yeah, imagine that the audience is a neuro helmet and we're on Roshan's head and we're getting all of the signals.
So the telemetry is already being fed to Bull
Yeah.
on next steps because this is all part of the gambit.
Yeah, because I mean,
And it's all nonverbal.
Well, I'm saying this is not even the first time
No.
that he has used this gambit. This is the newest version of the gambit. To be frank, because he did this once before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The number of the beast. The number of the beast.
Ooh.
That's the number of the fucking beast. Right, so we tie a lot, and then
Then Kigo wins. Like, now. Yeah. I mean,
I'm telling you, it's a statistical
weird.
aberration. But
weird, it's not right.
But here's the best part.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about figuring out like the ratio.
Oh, yeah, it's still 4-4.
We destroyed one mecha piece, and now we're moving forward.
So does this count as initiative?
Yeah.
It must, right?
Yeah, it's still in it.
So I should definitely use it right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what? Shut down. Let's say mobile, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's even a special token, even though it's very rarely used. Immobile. Now I want to make sure that everybody understands. Okay, I'm here for you. Is immobile? There's a philosophical distinction to be had here. Is immobile and stand still? Oh, I know what it is. It's because all of the systems, all the basic
you have shut down,
countermeasures.
like
Exactly.
Like
You don't even have TMM anymore.
Yeah, the mech has literally just
Exactly.
you know.
So even all the basic stuff is off.
Yeah. Like there's steam.
What's that? Yeah, you're greasy.
I mean, that's classic, like Mechwarrior.
Yeah.
It gets hot in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody
Depending on the era. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
depending on the era, they're
yeah.
showing it's like fucking
Oh, yeah,
down to your
you're
fucking
in underwear.
Video games, everyone's like air conditioned and has
Yeah.
cool ass helmets and everything. And then like the old school, everyone's just like, "Ah!"
And I bet that it is fucking
Yeah.
hot as hell. Well, we know what happened. Dude, listen.
We got fusion reactors, no
It's-
air conditioning. It's
It
crazy
would be
times.
surprising if there was a pilot left in this Hunchback. This is like an air
He shot
fryer.
himself out the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at a overheat 2, what is that? What's the penalty?
An
Over
overheat
here.
2, I would love to tell you, because our good friend Josh, who made these really great little tools, an overheat 2 is +2 to the target number, ground movement -4, and a TMM of -1.
Interesting. So if you don't move, you're just shaving numbers off for your opponent. That's a wild ride.
Lagrange will stand still.
Lagrange. Okay. I think that Rufus here in the forest is going to continue his vigil with a standstill.
Highlander's gonna move up.
Okay. I'm going to stand still on the Spartan. They're waiting to pounce, basically. So now, let's see, it's between Ball and McGowan. Das Lampier. That horrifying creature of old.
You don't know how old, though.
Can't know. You know, though I haven't seen his driver's license.
True.
I'm sure it just says on there.
Yeah, it's probably there. I mean, you got to get it sometime, right?
I would see that
First
picture.
mech.
It's the
First
same
mech
picture,
license.
but the picture looks exactly the
Yeah,
same.
yeah. But there's like somebody in the background.
Ball is shifting.
That's when it happened.
Okay.
Change.
The change.
During his mech photo, license photo.
Yeah, the Timberwolf. This is not the Samira variant that we had made some investments in. This is just right off the street.
It is not.
This is the prime.
Because, boy, can I tell you how
It's still
horrifying Samira is.
It's still good. All right, so if we come back here, I'm just trying to make sure I have, wherever he goes, I just got to make sure that he's got good visibility on these demonic foes. And how far can Jace go?
18 inches.
I mean, do you need to ask? If you have to ask, you can't afford it, right?
Yeah. I mean, basically.
You're already in his clutches.
Yeah.
You just don't know it
You
yet.
just don't know it yet. He's already in the raft. It's like he's already up in the corner.
He's in your cockpit.
Dude, he's in your base. 18 inches.
Banging your
What the
man.
fuck are we talking about here? Just anywhere. Anywhere he wants, huh? All right. So we got to get back up on this hill. I think is what we got to do. So we're going to utilize
So what's the move?
We're going to run back.
What's the move?
In ground move?
Yeah.
Yeah, ground.
I need
How-
a number, you fucking cheater. How far? What is your move?
10 inches.
Okay. So
I'm sorry. When you say what is the move?
Yes.
I mean, the move is to run, but
So you have 15 sprint.
Yeah, but I don't want to sprint. That's the difference. All right. There we go.
It's just like, you've got your fucking ruler like this.
Dude, it's PAX East rules. It's PAX East rules.
Answer the goddamn question.
Oh, here. But also here, do you have the top down cam, Josh? So if you ever hear us talk about PAX East rules, like we had. It's sort of like when you play, like your friend Trevor has like a Genesis, so you can play the Street Fighter that actually has the blood.
Yeah.
Right. Because not the Nintendo one, okay?
no, that was more.
No, it was Genesis.
Mortal
Genesis was Mortal Kombat.
had the
Genesis?
blood code. Genesis had the blood.
Yeah.
They
You didn't need the
did what
code.
Nintendo
had the blood code. Genesis was MA right from the
Exactly.
beginning.
But
I remember this because boy did I get yelled at for bringing that home.
But essentially what happens is, you sort of have a local medium. Everybody has the characters they're good at. They're doing what they like, right? And then we had started getting into War Machine.
Yeah.
But then we started playing with people who were not our best friends. And so we came up with the term PAX East rules to just indicate what people were doing, which is that they would have
They would have the ruler roughly a foot above the board,
and then they would go,
and then move there.
well, and Mike's version of PAX East rules is he would pull the thing out and he'd go,
Yeah, the ruler would move as the.
what's one piece?
Yeah.
They're entangled. Parfait. Right. So he is come here. He is on the other side of these trees.
You cannot see him.
I cannot see him
No, you don't got a shot.
at all.
But you can see the Highlander up there.
Yeah, that's true. That might be something. All right. So now we're in the shooting phase? Yep.
As the shooting phase happens, Jessica leans over to Stavrin and she's like, "Hey, watch this. I did put in upgrades." And you see turrets just raise up out of the ground
Oh, no. What?
that are rotating 360 degrees
They're going to shoot? When do they go?
right now. So this turret can see
Well, it also has a pretty
That-
good shot here.
that. It can see Jace. It can see that.
So how do you determine who shoots?
Oh, well, I'll show you. Can see that. So, if it's a even number, it will be this
My
side.
team? Yep.
Odd number, it's that side. Even number, so it's going to shoot you.
Yeah.
So it can hit 1, 2,
Just two.
2, just 2. So evens, it'll get the Hunchback. Odds, it'll get the Marauder. That's who it's shooting at.
Hunchback.
Hunchback. So it has to hit on a 7-up. Hunchback takes 1 point damage. That one over there
It's got some visibility. Like,
can see
Timber is positioned very well.
Yeah.
those two. It can see
the whole
that.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a very good thing going.
Yep. Okay. So again, evens, odds. Odds.
Mhm.
So Jace or
Ball?
D3. 1, 2, 3.
I don't think it can,
Oh, yeah.
it can't get to it's
Even
it's
odd.
even odd.
Yeah.
It's going to go for Jace, so it needs a 7.
No, hold on. It seems like it's in Jason McGowan's back arc.
No. Jace takes 1 point damage.
I wouldn't have taken it even if it was.
Jerry takes 1 point of damage.
Yeah,
At home
One dad point of damage. Yeah.
tonight. Oh, he's like,
I'm trying to
you could
emphasize.
blind people.
Sure.
Yeah, or me. What I like is that Josh is like, I don't give a shit about your ocular nerve.
Yeah.
This is my camera.
I mean, you're the one that pays for the camera, so
Yeah. No, listen. I'm
it's a
very
lose-lose
sensitive.
situation.
I'm very sensitive to it. All right, now, in terms of what can be seen.
Also, there's nothing saying you can't blow up the turrets either.
Oh yeah, but also 1 damage. I'm not. No skin off my nose.
It says that until that's that 1 point of damage. That
I'm just
gives
gonna
them a
check
critical
this
hit.
real quick. Oh yeah, I said that for irony's sake. So we have 4 points here. That's probably the best we can do. There's not a target there, and there's not a target there. So that really is the Timberwolf's only real reprisal. Is here. So we start at 1. The TMM of the
1.
dire wolf is a 1, so that's a 2. This is long range. There's no cover, and this is long range.
+4.
So that's +4. So we're looking at 6s on 4 pairs of dice. Is that worth overheating for? I'm gonna do it. If his target number is 1, I think we're okay with it. So 5 pairs of dice trying for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 5. Here we go.
Three.
3. No, is that in his critical realm?
Yep.
His most tender realms?
That
8.
is a weapon hit. Does not take effect this turn, but it will be there.
Okay, now he's got great cover. Am I correct on that one? He's looking like $1,000,000.
Oh yeah, you're not getting that.
I don't. It doesn't even cover. I'm not even sure I can see him to shoot him. What do you think?
No, you can shoot him. You're just going to take half.
You just have cover? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to do it then. 1. The Spartan is no 1 dice. No overheat. I guess. Start at 1. Let's see, and he stood still. So that's basically
No,
like
he moved.
No, I'm saying he stood still.
Oh yeah, yeah. So it's -1 to your.
So we start at 0.
Yep.
We add a 1 for the direct.
TMM, 1 for cover.
Yep. So 2.
2.
And then
4.
4 for range.
1 pair at 6.
Yep.
1. Yeah.
8.
That hits.
Crit.
7.
MP hit. Again, does not take effect right now.
All right. And so my best expression here is probably to shoot over there. This isn't real. Not from here, I don't think.
Nope.
That's not real. I think that's what I got, is to try to drop 1 on Lagrange. So we're going to start at 0 from the standstill.
TMM is 1 on the Highlander.
Okay, so it's 1. The range here is +4. So it's 5. We're saying there's not really cover between here and him, right?
No.
Okay, so 5, and the Marauder is rolling 4 dice at that range, or 4 pairs. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to hit 5s. Miss. So 3 points.
Taking the paint off the Highlander.
He'll buff out. That's us.
Okay.
Yeah, just wipe him up. That should be light work for the
Well,
supernova.
it is 2 overheat. Okay, so we're starting with the Lagrange, who starts with a 2.
Yep. -1 for your standstill.
-1 for the
Or sorry, 0 for -1 for your standstill. Yeah.
So 1 currently. Cover for a shutdown immobile?
No, you're getting -4.
Okay.
The question here, Kiko, is whether or not you're going to have to roll dice.
Okay.
You roll dice for crits.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
All right. So let's do the math.
Yeah.
So I can also learn, because this is the first instance where
This
we've
is
done
weird.
So Lagrange starts with a 2. Lagrange stood still, so it's a -1 to a 1. The TMM doesn't count because it's immobile. It didn't move.
Yeah, I don't have a TMM. Yeah.
You know,
Cover does not count because
cover count. Well,
cover counts.
Cover counts, but you're not like.
Okay, so it's
above.
+1 for covers, 2. Medium range is 2.
So you're at 4.
So we're at 4, and immobile means it's a -4. So this is just
They automatically hit. You just want to see if you get crits.
okay. So that is 6 automatic hits, and we'll see if we get any crits. Now I did overheat twice.
Before?
Oh, okay.
Well, that does change
Before?
your
Yeah.
target number. Yeah.
Okay. So that means the target number is now +2, which is at a 0. So you're still rolling.
At 2s.
No.
Okay.
You can't
Got
miss.
it. Okay. Yes,
But even
that's
though
true.
you're hot.
Okay, so 6 pairs.
Just for crits
Just
and
crits.
giggles.
Yeah.
1%.
Crits and giggles. It's a new bar.
Yeah.
Coming.
It's a new BAR.
No crits, so that's 6 hits.
is waxed. This is a blast shadow.
Yeah.
It's actually sprayed on
yeah,
onto the sphere up
hunchback
top.
is a streak.
Yeah.
He is out of there, as they say.
So we're gonna have 2 shots on. What is that mech?
That is called a Spartan.
Okay, on Spartan. So we'll start with Ball. Mm-hmm. And Ball is starting with a 1.
Mm-hmm.
The TMM is
Standing still.
So that is
0.
-1 because of the standstill.
No, so that would be your attack. Like you get the -1.
Oh,
Because he stood still, it is a 0.
But you do not have to contend with my TMM.
Yeah.
Is the thing.
He doesn't have a TMM anymore.
Yeah.
yes. Okay.
But you have cover.
So we have a 1, no TMM, cover.
Tree.
It's questionable, but he's half standing in the cover.
Tree.
2, long range is
4.
4. So we're at 6s, and Ball has
The number of the beast.
Ball has 5 shots at 6s, but it's all of this stuff happens later. So.
The number of the beast. Just makes you happy. Like it. It's a great, great song.
Oh, shit.
That's horrible.
Whoa.
Yeah, it looked great to start.
That's only
2 hits.
2 hits. Well, we know how this is going.
All right. Supernova executed. Now it's time for the Lagrange.
Lagrange is
Lagrange?
Highlander has 3 shots on the
Spartan here.
Spartan, and it's starting with a 2.
It'll be a 7.
We're doing so Lagrange has a 2. I got really
0?
fucked over on the terrain here.
Yeah. I was gonna,
There's nothing here.
when I started moving up, I'm like, big forest. Yes.
It is.
Sounds great.
Yeah, you should have like 5 turrets behind you. 2, no TMM because you stood still. +1 for cover is 3, 4 for long range.
Exactly right.
So there is 7
Sieben,
on only 3 shots.
as Franz would say.
Two hits.
Two. All right.
That's it.
Take it to the next level. Jow! It's not amazing. Nothing to write home about, really. What? Did I win? Oh, boy. Right, so I have 3 mechs left, and you have 4 currently.
4. Doesn't do anything yet.
Yeah.
So.
Just a rare treat to go to actually win initiative. This is the first time this whole game, I think.
It is. Quite frankly, it is. Yeah, overheating's interesting because unless you don't fire for a turn,
Yeah.
it'll get you. Okay, hold on. So wait. Oh, Kiko moved. So now it is 3-3. So it's even. Evens up.
I agree with you. Now, he just did his move. Enrique, if you could please be so kind as to come over on this side. So we can take shots at this thing from here.
I'm gonna say no.
It's
You-
a
you-
very
Spartan?
squat mech.
Yeah, the mech is almost 2/3 covered.
But if the Spartan, if we were to come over here,
Correct. If you moved over here, he would have cover, but you'd have a shot.
This is what we're talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
All right. And that's
The boys be
who
boys.
I want. Slam. Now, this is
Da,
the-
da.
8 inches off of the Marauda. Well, let's move the Spartan first. I'll just throw a chip right on the ground.
No.
I don't give a shit.
These aren't free.
They're not free, but I mean, the incredible Alpha Strike box set does come with a surfeit of incredible terrain,
Mechs.
exciting
Beyond
fiction.
imagine.
Exciting fiction.
It is,
true, though.
it is a wonderful box.
It's an insane box.
The best. I think it really
it's
is
the
the best
it's the
value
best
board
on
game.
ramp that there is. I get
Kiko,
precisely 0 money for.
You
saying
have 3. He has 2, so it's still.
Not halved yet.
Yep, not halved.
Interesting. Yeah, but he's got some decisions.
Oh,
Got decisiones. Do you want to hurt my Timberwolf?
Don't want to hurt my team.
My Sacred Wolf.
Don't want to
Sacred Wolf, no.
Cause I'll shoot you, babe, with my big fucking laser beam.
Well, dice.
We need something here.
Yeah. We got lots of dice. Here. Try this.
That's adorable. Hi, friends.
Well, see, here's the thing about it. But this is like, I was not there for the game where Jace McGowan became the Griffin pilot.
Mm.
It is the best Jace McGowan.
Oh yeah, are you kidding me?
It
He's
is the
flying around.
funniest. 18 inches.
So yeah, you only have to move 1 because you have. Wait, you have 2 left.
2 left.
2 to 2. Right? Yeah, 2 to 2.
18 inches.
And you are at negative movement. Just
Yes.
so you remember.
Yeah. So this one, well, the Timberwolf is not the one with the negative movement.
Does it? Didn't it take heat?
The Highlander is dead.
What?
The Timberwolf has a -2 movement.
Oh, it's negative,
Negative
from
2
heat.
inches.
Yes. Yeah. Not as a result of a MP.
Yeah. No, I'm saying the.
Yeah. The hot fire.
Yeah.
So -2, but the total is 10. So he's still looking like $1 million.
Still gonna move 13. Right.
Yeah. Tax East rules. I don't want a situation where these two penetrate my inner sanctum. You understand?
Mhm.
What I'm talking about?
It's not that kind of show.
It could be though at a moment's notice.
Yeah.
All right. I don't want to say so he can't if he uses his full. Is that 18 at a sprint or is that his normal movement?
That's a jump.
That's a jump.
What? I guess. I literally have to run away.
Run away.
Just move, Jerry.
Run
With
away.
him?
Run away if you want to.
You're afraid of being so far. Where? This guy.
Nope.
Him?
He's
No,
not
yeah.
moved yet.
He hasn't moved
Okay.
yet.
He's waiting.
There would have been a supple token
listen,
next to him.
No, see, trust me. Kiko puts the token down right away.
Run away if you want to survive.
I don't want to get bitten by this vampire. And I will get bitten by this vampire. That's my fear. Take it away.
So, Kiko, there you have 2 left. It's 2 to 1, I believe. You have 1 left to move.
Mhm.
You have to move both of yours.
But I don't want to.
Well, it's only because I want initiative.
Because you won the initiative.
Yeah.
You have the last go. Is essentially what it makes you.
Well,
what it gives you.
Isn't it nice to know how it works? But anyway, it's like, yeah, it feels bad, but, that's what you get for winning initiative every other time. You got used to it. You got soft.
Damn.
Now what?
Damn.
Does Legrand have a shot here?
Lagrange.
I mean, does Timber?
Have a shot on the Spartan?
Timber have a
Yeah.
shot on the spot. Ooh, that's going to be a tough one.
You have to see it from there. There's no way to see it
Oh,
from here.
okay. Oh, right.
You're not gonna. I don't think you're gonna say yes.
No, I don't think so. This hill is in the way. But it definitely has a shot on the Timberwolf.
On the woof. On the hawoo.
Ha-hoo. Timberwolf's lightning.
Let's see.
Run up. It's my head now.
You're in huge trouble.
Yeah, it's bad. It's going to be Cyndi Lauper next or something.
The ancient playlist.
Well, it's gonna stand still.
Brought to you by the ARP, apparently.
Stand. Yeah. Watch out. So stand still for the dire wolf.
You got another one to move. Your buddy Jace.
Oh, he knows. He knows perfectly well. He's gonna measure out 18 inches.
Into the neck. Ooh, not enough to get behind.
I can also add to 18.
Oh, I didn't know. Ooh, what?
I thought there would be no line of sight there if I went against the wall, so that's not going to happen.
Find a new place for him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd take
Yeah.
something maybe more over here.
It's kind of.
Use this ridge here. Is he safe from him?
Yeah. Yeah, I think you would lose line of sight if you were.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't care
here.
about line of sight.
Well, no,
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't care about line of sight. Hey,
No.
that's great news.
okay, fine. Well,
No, I mean, like,
I mean, if you don't
him
care about.
having line of sight does
Yeah.
not matter to me.
Oh.
No. I'm saying that I'm saying the Timberwolf would lose line of sight if he was in. But
Yeah, but I guess that's true. There's a darker path.
Yeah, so he can get fucking destroyed by this? No, thank you.
no.
Oh, no, but I'm saying that if you really can jump 18.
Oh, yeah, I can get behind him, but then it's going to be liquidated by.
Oh, yeah, because
Well,
he
actually,
gets to choose.
hold on. No. You gotta remember arcs. Firing arcs.
This hasn't moved
He
yet.
hasn't moved yet.
Oh, it hasn't moved yet. Oh,
Yeah.
never
See what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Listen, I was sad at first, and I was like,
And then
wait a
I was
second. Then I remembered
delighted.
how Battletech works, and I was like, oh wow, my life's been enriched. So you're right. Yeah, that's not great.
No,
That's a one-turn thing for what, one extra dice? No,
no, that's not. It really has a fucking 8 move? Jesus Christ.
it's a demon. I mean, there's a reason why the bounty hunter was driving this thing around the map. The Marauder 2C is a demon from hell.
You see the bounty hunter statistics are even.
Oh yeah,
jacked.
was it a different card?
So here,
There, you're not gonna get a Timberwolf shot
all right.
Oh, wait. Yeah, he won't get shot by me.
from the Timberwolf
Yeah.
specifically.
I will get shot?
No, you won't.
Okay.
Ooh, maybe a mini die will work.
Mini die, or maybe the heat.
Try it.
It's fun to play with dolls, guys. You know what's really cool? Dolls.
Playing with your dolls. That Spaceballs scene.
Jackie Jomp Jump? All right, so run away. 8 inches, you say. So the right play is to get up here and shoot this.
Oh god, that's
Great.
That is fucking cool.
This is what Kiko would tell me to do. He would tell me to come up here and shoot there.
Well, if
WWKD.
that was the option, I would not put him there. Like, there's no reason for me to put him in danger.
Oh, yeah, I
like,
agree.
logically.
I'm saying, would you like to put him someplace else?
Yes.
And you should do that, because I'm going to fuck him up. I mean, that's one turn, I
So,
think.
position him so to see if you can have a line of sight.
Yeah, for sure. Here, let's grab another Hex. I'm going to bring Hexy back.
Yeah.
You just lost the game.
Just a pit opens up.
Yeah.
In the
not even the Mexico. Just,
Yeah.
Jerry.
Yeah, I mean, he could be right here.
Problem is that Mech's a lot taller than.
Yeah, you have cover, but he has line of
Oh
sight.
yeah, no, there's no fucking way in hell I'm putting Jace there.
You know, you have to. He has to go. But I'm saying that 18 inches. You know.
You don't have line of sight on the that'll.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
That's yucky.
No. Yeah, definitely no. No line of sight there. No line of sight there.
Now he can
Truth.
come out of cover.
Oh, for sure.
If he
but
wants
I'm gonna-
to
but
commit,
I'm gonna make you commit.
yeah, you don't want to give it to me for free.
You don't even have enough move.
Yeah, back that ruler up.
Yeah, no, I would just go right here. I would literally go from here.
Do you see how Do you see how that went? It was like, I'll just go from
Yes.
here.
Well, here, my mech can go out into the parking lot. Yeah. So basically, what this does is, if I get down here, which I could,
You could, totally could.
there's some exposure here.
Sure.
I mean, the issue is, what is the actual range? Because we can't, as much as we would like to, we can't literally twist the torsos. But I'm saying, like, the firing arc.
The firing arc is the back.
It's massive.
It's that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So if I go down
but it
here facing out, I can shoot that.
Right, but I'm gonna have Eric measure that.
Yeah, and that's reasonable.
Yes.
But that's how your arc works.
Yeah.
There's no real. I mean, it's barely.
It's the back line of the hex.
So you're not gonna actually be able to get Jace.
I think I can. Because here's 8, right?
Yeah, you would stop here.
Yeah, but I can still see Jace from there.
Depends on how you turn the mech.
But everything on the back,
Like,
right? Everything from the back forward.
if it's like this,
That's what I'm saying.
depends on where your mech is.
Oh, you mean in terms of this
There's
here?
a giant rock in the way.
There's a rock. I mean,
It's where does your mech actually end up? Is it on the die or behind the die?
It's behind the die.
Okay. So then no, you can't see Jace.
but I bet that I could go here. See Jace from there. Let's see. There's a reason we're doing this.
Oh God, that's
There's a reason we're doing it.
you'd have to be here
Okay.
or like here, and yes, you could.
All right. Well, now we don't even know the original position.
No, because
I did not put it there.
with your measuring like it fucking matters.
Well, it's starting to matter a lot. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these.
It's like golf.
I just had to move 2 mechs.
I'm not mad.
Just move your 1 mech.
You did the. Yeah, but the game turns on it, unfortunately.
The game turns on a mech.
Yeah. At the torso. So you're saying from up here there is a shot there, but that's like.
And it'll have cover.
Yeah, but exactly. But it's also that's at that range.
Yeah.
The Marauder isn't even rolling that many dice. That's the issue,
I'm not arguing that.
right?
I'm just telling you where
Okay.
and what you can hit.
Has he taken any shots? Timber?
Couple.
Yeah, just 1.
Okay.
What's the height of the forest?
The what?
Height of the forest.
That sounds like a metaphorical question.
If a mech shuts down in the forest, does nobody hear? It's
Right.
steam.
over here. I have lots of room.
The
I
height
can
of
move-
the
I
height
can
of the
move him
forest
over
is
here.
like the height of the highest tree.
This is you didn't.
Gets even better.
There's going to be a wisdom a day catalog.
It's a calendar, yeah. What are you looking for?
I'm trying to see if I can shoot this jag off.
With him?
Yeah.
You can just move over next to that guy.
Well, I think so too.
Yeah, just
I have the space.
No, you can't. It's the same because the Spartan was there.
Okay, we're going to come right over here.
Now you got a tree right in front.
you got a forest in front of you.
You got a mech in front of you. Now the Spartan can't shoot.
I could not be angrier at the two of you, and I think it's.
Why don't you just step out of the cover for Christ's sake? No one's gonna shoot him.
Right there.
There we go.
They're hand in hand.
Now we're talking.
Like you literally just have to go here.
No, it's Thelma and Louise, but not that because then he's in his way. So we'll do that. Now. Okay, I like what I'm seeing. All right, now. So now you do your shots, right?
No shot here.
Okay.
He's gonna chill out.
Rufus, chill out.
Give Rufus chill out. Now, let's see. So we got Lagrange. Well, actually, we have Franz Timber and Ball, right?
Yep.
So what are they gonna do?
Timber on the Marauder.
Right, my pen is at the ready.
This isn't going to be exciting. It is. Starts at 2.
1.
TMM is 1, so we're at 3.
You are.
And 4 for long range.
Is it long range?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is. Only by like an inch, though. Actually.
That's unfortunate. So we're going to do 3 dice at 7s.
Let's hit it.
Really underwhelming.
Ooh. It's at least 2.
2 hits
Yeah.
on the Marauder.
2 out of 3 ain't bad. Okay. Now, Ball is uncorking hatred, perhaps for the Spartan again. Or are we going to start stacking it up on Rufus?
How's the Spartan looking?
Spartan,
Spartan's taking damage.
yeah, you've already gotten 2 really nasty hits. There's 3 more pips on armor. Until you start getting down into that tender structure.
Yeah, let's go for the
Just try
Spartan.
clean up crew.
Try to, anyways. So we have a 1 on the Ball.
You do.
The TMM on the Spartan is.
It's always on the
2,
ball.
shockingly.
Fuck.
Isn't it? Again, these large gentlemen, and whenever you see that 2, you're just kind of like, you're either like, you know
Respectable.
what, I respect it. Also, or it's like, what the fuck are you talking? What do you mean 2?
All right, so he's at 3 currently.
It's a building.
Stand still on Ball.
Yep. -1.
-1.
So we're at 4 to 3. We're back down to 3.
Yep. So 7.
7. So
What's that
5
plus 4?
5 die. Or no, it is actually 4 dice at 7 now because of the weapon hit.
Weapon hit. There you go.
No-
4
oh, yeah.
pairs of dice, rolling for 7s on the Spartan from Ball. My pen is hovering over the.
Oh, that's all hits, right?
No, missed 1.
3.
Yeah. And that's pretty good. What if I put the damage on the correct mech? What do you think about that?
No
That's something
crit.
cool. That's something cool we could do.
Very close.
Right, so is that the.
You see armor shedding off of that Spartan. Lost his little helm.
Okay.
A couple feathers off the top.
Yeah. The laurel. The laurel wreath. God, I would love to do that.
What? May I have a laurel wreath?
Well, no.
Oh.
I've actually really enjoyed this mech so far.
Mm.
I would love to paint one. I have and use the decals to get some to go crazy on it. I have a bunch of Ultramarine decals.
Is that the only shot you got?
No, I got a couple shots. Those 2.
Oh,
Yeah, that's it.
the Cyclops can't get anybody? Or the Highlander?
Oh, you already shot?
Yeah,
Oh,
shot.
he did? Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay.
Well, you were running the game. You wanted him to shoot you?
No, I'm good.
I can spend a chip if you want.
I love it. You can
Just spend the
what do you
chip,
think
yeah.
about that. So, starting over here
Well, I'll fix
from
it
the
up.
Spartan, 1. There is no TMM for the dire wolf
Nope.
because he stands still. He does have cover though, so that's 2
Mhm.
plus 4 for range, which is 6. Spartan is rolling 4 dice at this range. And I think I will overheat.
How many?
Just 1. That's all he's got.
No? All right. All right.
What are you trying? You're
What?
gonna give him 2
Whatever.
heat? All right. We're looking for 6s. on 5 sacred pairs.
What?
What?
Don't you do that.
What? I'm just moving these out of the way.
Ah, close enough.
Yeah. I mean, he barely got these hits, but they are hits. So 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yep.
4 hits.
That's it for ball.
That's it for ball. Okay. The right shot from here is right there. I think we're shooting from here to there. So that is 1 for Rufus.
Can you see through the tree line?
Yeah, tree line's over there.
Rufus fell over. That's probably inauspicious. It's 1. What is the for the? I have a Highlander over here. Is it 1 TMM?
Yep.
Okay. So 2 TMM. So
He'll have cover from the
ridge.
ridge line.
So 3, and then long range. So 7.
Sevens.
Right. So it's not amazing, to be honest. But at this range, the Marauder is rolling 7 pairs on 7s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's really 7 at long range.
Oh, long range. No. God, no. Only 4.
You've been taking 7s like
He hasn't shot that many times.
the first salvo was fucking 7 dice.
Shot that many times.
Yeah, listen, whatever it's going to take to get you off my back. 4.
Jesus Christ. I need to see Jerry's cards if we play again. Who knows what stats he's using and what pips he's
best
marking.
The best stats. Right, Rick?
Yeah. 2 hits. 3 hits.
I'll take them. Okay. Three hits there. It's not. And then we'll fire from here.
37 missiles.
If only. I mean, unfortunately, this is within 24 inches. So, but my target numbers are enhanced because of the heat.
What is it? What heat is he at? 2 or 1?
1.
Yep.
So 1 for my gunnery, 1 for heat, 1 for TMM. So that's at 3.
Yep.
Plus 2 for medium range. So 5?
5.
But this is not the bad Timberwolf, luckily. This is only 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blah. Right, got that one. Hit, yuck. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Crit.
Here comes. 3.
That is an engine hit. It's +1 heat when firing weapons.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, is that initiative?
Yes.
8. 6. Okay.
Unless there is some sort of story
A,
situation.
a rich
There's
narrative.
no winning on this side.
I mean, how do we want to do it?
If you want to concede, you have to role play that out somehow.
Well, no, I'm not sure you can roleplay a concession.
No, that's not what's going to happen. Let's see.
But I'm saying we can figure out. We each have chips. There's maneuvers we can do, and it is also Rufus. And Rufus is, I mean, this is for his position
So
on the team as it as it elevates, right?
Rufus isn't going to cause any further damage to the mechs on his brand new team. That would make logical sense.
Well, yeah. So he'd pull back. He just start winging them, because we gotta do something for the crowd too, right? Mm-hmm. But these are pros. So secret channel. What do we think? Secret Vox channel. we go in and they work it like a WWE fight.
Like, because literally you can back into a corner and then I lose because I can't get to you.
I mean,
can't.
you'd be surprised how
Jace
well I
can't
can do
anything.
No, he is.
Because you're just going to back into a corner so Jace can't get behind
It's
me.
gotten pretty.
And that's my only...
Yeah. So it's a good play by him. But yeah, I think that probably what happens at this case, but I like the reasoning too for Rufus, where he's just like, I don't want to. My first day in that, like back in the little hole, like in the school, the pod, he comes back in there and he's costing. But we're 30 million sea pills in the hole. No. So I think that what they do is they switch to a secret voice channel. Now, two things, right? One, they switch to a secret voice channel and they essentially orchestrate the last bits of this with minimal damage to mechs. Like it's like we're back to soccer. They're gonna throw, like they're gonna get hit and they're gonna go whoa and like back up into a building. They're gonna pop early. They're gonna get their cockpits out of these mechs, but they essentially describe this dance that brings it to a resolution that is minimally expensive, but provides a thrilling conclusion for the garden, right, as we start out. But I definitely think that, I mean, here's how I see it. Just imagine a kid out in the slums of out by the den, right? Out by the hole, perhaps. They've got the radios that they have amassed and assembled. They can't actually go and see these, right? But they're the biggest fan. It's like Roshan, 10 years ago. And they are pulling every angle, every audio channel, all this weird ex-military crap they have like cobbled together from this like post-nuclear hole. And they hear the real conversation.
What's funny is, like, I know you were going with that, but I think that happens in almost every match. Everything is fucking fixed on Solaris for the most part.
Well, no, I mean, we have to think it's going to be like sumo.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's essentially sumo with robots, right? But I love the idea. So this is like this is like the fan of Roshan. This is like the 2.0. And it's and one of these like military grade decryptors that they dug up has extracted this information. So there is someone out here listening close, and this disillusionment is going to be a problem in 10 years. But we don't have to we don't have to deal with it right now. In 10 years, there's a Nemesis arc. They don't really believe in the true sport of the game. But Roshan probably hates this, right?
Oh yeah, this is.
This is more Rufus than Roshan.
You want me to do what?
Well, you see him. He should have fallen back against this ridge, and then he like gets up and he's just.
I've still got this.
He's just like, this isn't over. So we will deal with that next Tuesday. That is going to be a bad game. It's going to be unpleasant. Gather at Throng. What an absolute pleasure. We're sorry to have, maybe revealed to you the seedy underbelly of the game
Solaris.
of the games on Solaris. I think that a lot of you maybe thought it wasn't a work.
Yeah.
Um,
Just crushing dreams today.
maybe it was a shoot. I don't know. But listen, obviously, come back and see us next week when we navigate the even more dangerous interpersonal space of the inner sphere. Hey, we'll see you next Tuesday.